the dog pound in full roar as their Browns emerge from their tunnel. They're ready to go as they get set to match up with the Cincinnati Bengals. Two teams trying to stake their claim to postseason football. Week 14 of the NFL is underway. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
And they'll use him out in the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Man open, that's Henry Ruggs. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he's got the hook up to Ruggs. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. These two teams met up earlier in the year, back in week 4, and it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete.
Okay, I'm not so great at math, but I just looked over at our statistician Marvin, and he signaled to me 5 for 5 to get things started here on this opening drive. Where I come from, that's pretty good.
That is pretty good. Now, what do you do defensively to adjust?
Well, this is where you've got to make a decision as a defensive coordinator. Do you really get after the quarterback, or maybe you tighten down on the receivers, bump them off of their routes, chip away at their timing so things aren't as precise as they've been so far in this game?
2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. The throw over the middle taken in, and he's going to get this inside the 30. Pretty solid start for the rookie here on this first drive, Charles.
Able to have some confidence, stepping back into the pocket, move around a little bit, find open receivers, and deliver. That just means his confidence is going to continue to grow because he's getting more and more comfortable with each completed pass.
And he will find his man Ruggs. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Well, he did everything but get him in the end zone there, but now they're set up. Golden opportunity, strong opening drive, and they're knocking on the door.
And the way that they did it, now look where they are on the field. All right, this is naturally set up for a running play, isn't it? But with his ability to throw the football, his accuracy on this drive, you might want to think about a pass play in this situation.
Interesting. Time to find out. Well, I think the hope is, with a touch pass like that, maybe you catch the defense off guard, but they were all over that one.
And it is the kind of play that works better against certain defenses, and this clearly was the wrong one to run into. Really nice job getting him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Where you going? 77?
Forward down to about the 3-yard line. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
On 3rd and goal, they're going to run the option. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Making 4th down after a loss of 1. And Parkey's kick
Should have been a fucking touchdown if 77 would block. Nigga just running nowhere.
It is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And he'll be corralled right around the 34.
Well, every now and then I can speak from experience, because I do know as a defender it is awfully hard to stay with your man on these crossing routes, because even if you don't get picked, there's a danger of being picked either by one of their receivers or maybe by your own defender. And on that play, that worked quite well.
And he's got a Bengals 1st down. His good running gets him to about the 44. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead him to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. Well, you and I, partner, we got the plum assignment this week. An unbeaten team against a 1-loss team. Really not much separating these two entering play here today.
Not much at all, and I think for both coaches, they've looked at their team and said, guys, you got to know what you're getting into in this one, and you better be ready to go, because you get to answer the big question of the day. Are we as good as we think we are? We're about to find out.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Rodgers.
Oh, that's the play we need.
And this is picked up by the Browns. There he goes left side. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return for Browns TD. It gives some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice. You're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, you don't. Do I ever?
So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 10-0 to score after 1 on EA Sports. The Bengals drive about to get going. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint, down 10-0 as they come up 1st and 10.
Get in front of there.
Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. These two teams met in Cincinnati earlier in the year with the Bengals coming out on top. So they'll be looking for the win here in Cleveland to complete the season sweep. 2nd and 10. On play action. Now Rodgers. Thomas brings it in. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Why you out leverage, bro?
And as a quarterback, you always want to exploit gaps in the defense, and he finds one here. Crossing route, working from right to left across the field. And once you get defenders going in the wrong direction, it is awfully hard for them to pivot back, and you end up getting the first down.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And some room to roam now. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line.
I don't know why.
That outside handoff to the left, that play has to
This junk don't be right, man. I change this stuff every game in formation subs, and still don't be right. Nigga still ain't in the game. They put him in and took the other dude out. What is this?
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
He in the game. Why he ain't in the game?
Doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch?
Oh, boy.
After that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
On play action, it's Rodgers. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Dalvin Cook, touchdown number 22.
How are y'all dummies, bro? Oh, my gosh. These defenses so broke on here.
And the lead is down to a field goal. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
So broke.
The Browns drive about to get started. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
They'll look to throw here on first down. That's going to be caught by Pitts. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. At plays like this, that's exactly why you take it. Kyle Pitts with a 4th overall pick. So exciting with the ball in his hands, and he showed it off there.
That's why I drafted you, boy.
Parkey adds the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
You get a stop right here. Or give up a fast touchdown.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They trail by 10, 17-7 as they come up on a 1st and 10. A nice looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 44 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times. Following the good run by Cook, here's another 1st and 10. Now a play fake. Rodgers. He finds his target. It's Schultz. He's got this to the 30 before getting taken down.
I don't care what abilities a nigga got, bro. If you 81 speed, you shouldn't run away from a nigga that's 93, 92 speed. Like, the dude is 81 speed. Unless it's a linebacker. Come on, dog.
At the 30-yard line. A quick throw out wide, caught by Robinson. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
But that was well defended, and as a cornerback, what you're taught when you see a wide receiver screen, either you get underneath the play before the blocking forms, or you're going to have to fight your way through it by getting through some blocking. That was a really nice play there.
On 2nd and 11 now. Rodgers will dump this off to Cook.
Come on, man. Damn, you can't be right there and miss the pick, dog, and give up.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Put these niggas in position, man. You got to click and make every damn play for them and everything. Putting a nigga in position just ain't good enough.
They'll run on 1st down. Cook. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Neville Gallimore on the stop. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. A give. This is Cook. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. Rodgers going to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they'll rally and stop him short of the 1st down at about the 6. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Now the Bengals will settle for 3 as the field goal unit comes on here. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And Myers able to knock it through. And they're back within a touchdown. It's 17-10. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah,
let's run this thing back.
Any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
Now Hunt on the return. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Cleveland offense ready to go. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you.
I should have threw that instantly
when given the opportunity.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
Man, I should have threw that instantly.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. He'll drop to throw. Got this complete to the tight end Pitts. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. They'll look to throw. And a quick throw here. That's complete. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Again, he'll drop to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Back to throw again. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. The Browns will quickly use their third and final timeout as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number one. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. On play action, they'll throw. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And that's going to be incomplete.
Throw the ball out down the field, bruh.
Take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Certainly no lack of aggressiveness.
Dang, nigga, get behind the defense and you underthrow it.
6 points. They're hoping for a catch, maybe a call, but they figure they can at least get into field goal range with a completion.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs.
Got him.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. We saw this plenty last year in college. He loved to take his shots downfield, and that throw, that was a thing to behold there.
And that is absolutely demoralizing for a defense because you've got the offense on the ropes. It's 3rd down. You're trying to get off the field, and then wham, you have a letdown in the secondary, and you give up a big one.
So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. The Bengals drive about to get going. And with Rodgers behind center, you wonder if they'll take one shot at this. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to lose yardage. Not that it matters as the final seconds tick away. So we have reached halftime here in Cleveland with the Browns on top. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you very much as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. The Bengals with work to do in this 3rd quarter, but they'll get the football first as we are back underway. And we will not have a run back here as the second half starts with a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. And right out of the gate, they face what you think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't.
And a little spin cycle. Room to run now.
How a spin move shake. 4 people. Like, give me a break, man. Give me a. Look at this. Give me a fucking break, man.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands but could not hang on.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some.
Why y'all not matching? Nigga running. That's simple, man.
Get him sack number 14 for him on the year.
It doesn't take a start to have a good drive quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Good stuff, Quiddy.
They're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
3rd and long. It's Rodgers. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
So a good drive there to begin quarter number 3, but they're only able to shave.
Come on, run this thing back.
Well, something's better than nothing. All right, they didn't play particularly well in the first half, but they definitely need him to step on the accelerator now and play a whole lot better.
And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. They have to be pleased with the way that they moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now.
Looking there for Pitts, but intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it's a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
Why are you moving?
So after the INT, it's Rodgers.
The fuck is my cornerback doing?
Complete. That's Schultz. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And that throw there going to put him over 4,000 yards passing now for the season, maybe strengthening his MVP consideration.
And you figure with still a handful of games left to play, 5,000 yards is not totally out of the realm of possibility. The way he is playing, I think he's going to get there.
Oh, my.
And now a throw on first down.
I should have picked that jump.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in.
What?
I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. On play action, Rodgers. Man open is Robinson. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
And another thing that makes a comeback route really effective is that oftentimes after you've made the initial move, receivers breaking away from the defensive back, and that makes it a really tough play to defend. A nice chunk of yardage picked up there.
And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
On 2nd and goal, Cook waiting in the backfield all alone. He's going to get it running right, and he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Dalvin Cook with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Bengals able to get this back within a touchdown. Here comes Rodgers now as they'll go for the 2-point conversion. Cook, they'll try and run it. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Now Hunt on the return. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Excuse me.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Brandon, you know this is going to be discussed because this is the fear of all the backs when they run this type of a route. They've got to find the football, and sometimes they don't see the defender. And in this case, he took a pretty good shot for his efforts, but give him credit, able to hold on to the football.
And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And that's caught inside the 35. A big play that time through the air. 32 yards.
Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They'll look to throw again. That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Now he'll try to run with this. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Back to throw here. He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. They'll try and run for it.
Wow.
And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did.
Wow.
They'll get neither the touchdown nor the 1st down. And it'll be a turnover on down.
Wow. So pathetic. That's a superstar center. So freaking pathetic.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And for them, a touchdown their last
so pathetic.
Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do?
Thank you. Let's go. Throw the ball away. What are you doing?
It's a safety. And you know the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare.
pathetic.
Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender. Oh. To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come on. Come up to 6.
A lot of points. They go play action here on 1st down. Escaping the pressure.
What kind of throw is under pressure inaccurate? Come on, man. Come under pressure. Get the... Oh, my God, this game. Oh, my God, this game.
Maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket.
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one
this nigga is 10 yards behind this dude, and he throws it right to him.
This is the NFL.
He throws it right to him. Boy, this game's something else.
Now Rodgers.
Wait, you supposed to be over there waiting on that. Underneath that.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly.
Come on, dog.
And able to force that incompletion.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. And Thomas has it. Space to run past the.
Why you not?
Have it in the red zone
Why y'all not matching, bro?
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And here he'll get it down to the 7. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here. Handoff comes to Cook. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
Cook. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
2nd and goal from the 1. They'll run for it with Cook. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
And now 3rd and goal coming up. The loss on 2nd down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder. And they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
Here is Cook on 3rd and goal. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Dalvin Cook with another touchdown, number 24 on the year. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild 4th quarter. Now Hunt on the return. And able to get this out to the 25. The Browns drive about to get started. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
In a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars. And he came through with a nice catch right there.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the 1st down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Here's a 2nd and 7. And that'll be incomplete.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
The Browns on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. He'll look to throw.
Look at that. Look at that. Rushing 3 and get... Man, fuck this game, dog. That's a superstar center that's just getting... Man, fuck this game, man. Nigga rush 3 and get instant heat, bro.
Last week as he gets this one away. This is taken around the 12. That'll be put
oh, nigga rush 3 and get instant heat.
Over here, 1st and 10.
Instant in the middle heat too. Well, okay.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the 4th quarter. Going deep for Diggs. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving.
Well, in this league where coordinators worry so much about drawing up the right routes, blocking assignments, misdirections and stuff, they have these precise arrows and movements. Sometimes the best plays just come from the schoolyard where you look at your fastest guy and say, go long, go get it, big man.
Now Hunt on the return. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. He's got a man complete. Touchdown, Browns. And that looked almost to be a case of, you know, a quarterback saying, hey, I'm going to throw this as far as I can and hope you run under it. Mission accomplished. Now Parkey for the extra point. And no sweat. He puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th. Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild 4th quarter. This will be fielded inside the 5. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up.
Make a play.
Intercepted. Picked off by Caleb Farley. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. Well, we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the 4th quarter.
Put some pressure on a nigga, man. That's what happened.
The team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Mears used to say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
2nd and 2. All tied up, less than 2 minutes to go. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And they're facing a big 3rd down now in this tie ball game. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
They picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. Touchdown! A great play there with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Browns take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Parkey with the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taken in at the 3. And he's going to be out of bounds on the return. Not a great return. They'll start back around the 17.
What do you do? I said, what do you do?
Talking about
the Bengals drive about to get going. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their
The nigga got... Come on, man.
Man, why is my nigga... Is this a... nigga, why is my team tired? I just got off a bye week.
When we have the opportunity... They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
They have the opportunity now. Here's the execution.
Big yellow.
Rodgers to throw.
Thank you. Give me that bullshit, nigga.
It's intercepted. Picked by Julian Love. And the Browns have just about sewn up this football game. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are, positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Second and 5.
Man, what are you doing?
Incomplete.
What kind of route you running, nigga?
All the time I'm manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage. Able to knock that one away.
Looking to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. So from their own end zone here, this kicks away. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Bengals drive about to get going. 1 possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat.
And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Julian Love picks it. And the Browns have just about sewn up this football game.
This game pisses me off, bro. Oh, man. If I'm rushing so many people, why did he get all day still?
Because here we are in December, right? It is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to.
When you find out, let me know.
He's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's caught left side to tight end Pitts. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. They'll set up a throw.
Why is this nigga coming in instantly, man?
He says this will be incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job.
Instant pressure, dog. What is that?
I mean, let's face it's not just West Coast.
Man, I'm blitzing so many people, man. Come on. You just sit in the pocket all day.
He'll look to throw again. Throw over the middle, going to be caught here by Pitts. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 45-yard line.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there finding him in stride for really good yardage.
Flushed out right. And he'll just get rid of it.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Look at this shit, man. Oh, my God, bro.
On play action, they'll throw.
I just don't get it, man.
And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 17-yard line.
7 fucking people. I got 3 niggas on 1 person.
But Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a